Ever tried drawing something and it just feels off? What if you could see the structure before you even start? Well, I built an image processing system that breaks images into drawable layers. And this is the result. Let me show you exactly how it works.
So this is what the application looks like. So basically what it does is it permits you to upload an image you want to draw. For example, there's an upload button here, where if you click it, it should be able to, where your image is found in your computer. Like here, I decided to use a pretty simple image, one that had a lot of light source and shadows, which will be very important in the designing process. So this is application does. So what it does is it permits you to have a grayscale format of your image. As you can see, it permits you to have an edge detection format. What I mean by edge detection is it analyzes the image and looks for the precise edges. Let's say the precise details that are found on your image, the precise details, precise highlights and all that. So what it does is it looks for the craziest highlights on your image, right, and delivers it to you. As you can see here, the next function of this is it provides you a feasible pencil sketch, which you could use as a base for your drawing. This right here is the image, and that is the sketch. People like to use grid lines and grid methods as a way to create identical images. We easily use this to sketch and learn quicker. And after the sketch, you could use another function right here, which is the tone quantization. Here this simply gives the image shadows and highlights and medium tones of all of the parts of the image. For example, here the tone quantization is at, let's say, at 2. If you apply this tone, you see it gives us this. The lowest tone gives us the darkest part of the image, depending on the type of image you want to create, be it abstract or contrasted or just like the images. If you go up to 3, you'll notice that the tone reduces and maximizes most of the medium shades of the image. If you go up to 4, it brings more depth to the image. It's like adding layers and layers and layers upon layers on your image. Instead of just drawing it directly, you can use this technique or this application to easily draw and add layers as you go with your drawing. So it helps you add it alongside your drawing process, right? So go up to 5 and apply this tone. You look very well now. You see highlight, medium tone, a little bit of like dark medium tone, and well, the darkest of darks, right? We go up to 6. You apply this tone, you see it gives you more and more, it adds more and more details and depth and contrast to the image, which makes it more easy for you to adapt to the changes that are in your image. For now, if you look at this here, you'll notice that I've put just the base layer, right, and I'm following this system application to draw this image right here. That's an example of what I'm doing, of the system I'm creating, right? It's just a prototype. So this you have to see on another video, which I'm going to post another time, but for now let's talk about the system, right? So we're at 6. If you move on to 7, you'll notice that the image automatically becomes clearer. You have more detail. Move on to 8, the same, more clearer. Move on to 9, same thing, clearer, right? Let's look at the original image. You see